Once upon a time, in a little cottage in the woods, lived a mother goat and her 7 little goats. They led a happy life, and the little goats were very cute, just like toys. Mother goat, like all mothers, loved her little goats very much and protected them from all the wild animals in the forest. One day, before she left the house to find food in the forest, she called her little goats next to her.
My dear children, I am going into the forest. Do not open the door for anyone. If the wolf comes into the house, he will eat all of us alive. He is very shifty and will disguise himself to fool you.
So, how will we recognize him?
The wolf has a rough voice, but I have a soft and sweet voice. You can recognize him from his low and rough voice right away. One more thing, the wolf's feet are black and mine are white. You can also recognize him from his feet.
Don't worry, Mother. We can protect ourselves. You can count on us.
Mother goat kissed her little goats one by one and headed into the woods. The wolf was watching them from afar. When he saw Mother Goat leaving, he waited a while, and then came in front of the cottage and knocked on the door.
Who is it?
Little goats, open the door. Your mother is here. I brought nice food for you all.
But the little goats recognized the wolf's rough voice right away. Without opening the door, they yelled out,
You're not our mother. Her voice is sweet and more beautiful. You're the wolf. You can't fool us.
The wolf got very angry because he could not fool the little goats. So, he went to the shop, bought a big piece of chalk, and ate it. Now his voice sounded much softer. He went back to the cottage and knocked on the door again.
My little goats, open the door. It's your mother. I brought food from the forest for all of you.
Hearing the wolf's soft voice, the little goats thought that it was really their mother this time. Just when they were about to open the door, one of them shouted,
Wait, look at the feet from underneath the door.
We will not open the door for you. Our mother's feet are not black. You're the wolf.
As furious as he was, the wolf left. This time, he went to the bakery. When the baker saw the wolf in front of him, he was very surprised.
I'm a vegetarian now, so I will eat pastry from now on. Could you give me some flour?
The wolf came out of the bakery with a little sack of flour. When he got near the cottage, he opened the sack and poured all the flour on his feet. Now his feet were all white. The shifty wolf knocked on the door for the 3rd time.
My little goats, open the door. It's your mother. I have brought food for all of you from the forest.
First, show us your feet so we know it's you, Mother.
The wolf showed them his feet covered in flour. When the little goats saw the white feet, they believed it was their mother and opened the door. And what did they see? The wolf was standing right there in front of them. The little goats did not know what to do. They started to run around yelling,
Don't waste your time. I will catch all of you.
One of the little goats went under the desk, the second one into the bed, the third one into the chimney, the fourth kid hid in the kitchen, the fifth one got into the closet, the sixth hid behind the curtain, and the seventh kid went into the giant clock on the wall. But the shifty wolf was quick, and one by one, he caught them all from wherever they were hiding.
Don't run. I will catch you all.
The only one he could not find was the one hiding in the clock. He was already full, so he gave up on looking for them and headed out. There was a big yard a little further from the cottage. The wolf lay under a tree in the yard and started to sleep, snoring loudly. A short while later, Mother Goat returned home. When she saw the door open, she knew something bad had happened and started to scream.
Oh, my little goats!
When she entered the house, she was shocked. The tables and chairs were all upside down, curtains were torn, beds were all messed up, and pillows and sheets were all on the floor. Mother Goat looked for her little goats, but could not find them anywhere. She started to yell out their names one by one, but none answered. Finally, it was time to call the last one's name. Only then did she hear a high-pitched voice.
I'm inside the grandpa clock, Mommy.
Mother Goat ran to the grandpa clock and took her kid out of there. Mother Goat and the little goat hugged tightly. The little goat started to tell the story, crying.
The wolf came in disguise. We thought it was you and opened the door. He ate all my brothers.
Mother Goat was very upset. She cried for her little goats. With only one of her kids remaining, she walked out and started to go towards the yard. After a while, they saw the wolf sleeping under a tree. He snored so loudly that the branches of the tree were shaking. Mother Goat observed the wolf for a while. She realized that something inside his tummy was moving.
Oh my! Could it be that my goats are in his tummy and still alive?
She had a plan. She turned to her kid and said,
Run home, bring me a needle, thread, and scissors.
When the little kid was running home, Mother Goat collected 6 big rocks from the ground. After a while, the little goat came back with a needle, thread, and big scissors. Mother Goat cut open the wolf with the scissors. She saw one of her little goats right away, and then the others started to appear one by one. They were all healthy. Mother Goat couldn't stay still from the joy she felt. All the little goats hugged their mother with joy.
Mama, we love you.
My little goats, you're safe.
Mother Goat put the rocks she collected carefully inside the wolf, then stitched his tummy with the needle and thread. The wolf was sleeping so deeply he didn't feel anything and didn't move. Mother Goat and her little goats quickly got away. When the wolf woke up, he stood up, and his tummy hurt really bad. He thought to himself,
My tummy feels so heavy and full. It's as if all the goats I ate turned into rocks.
Because his tummy was full of rocks, he got really thirsty. He came next to the river to drink some water, but when he was walking, the rocks were hitting each other. He wanted to kneel down and drink some water. Due to the rocks being so heavy, he lost his balance and slipped into the water.
Oh, help. Help me. I am drowning.
He yelled, but no one helped him. He could not bear the weight of the rocks anymore, and went under into the deep waters. When they saw what happened, Mother Goat and her little goats ran to the river, hand in hand. They all started to dance and jump around. From that day on, Mother Goat and her 7 little goats lived a peaceful and happy life in their cottage in the forest. Thanks for listening to our story today. We hope you had a lot of fun. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel for more exciting stories. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you know when we have a new story. See you next time for another great story. Bye-bye.